Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me again, the world's greatest sleeping artist, Jose Trujillo. Came to get some coffee now. I gotta get some coffee. Gotta get some coffee. Hey guys, I wanna talk to you about this quote that I was reading the other day. I've talked about it a bunch of times before, but every time I read it, it comes to me in a different light, I guess. But this is the idea of when you feel inspired and you go to work, you know, you're waiting to feel inspired. This is not Picasso's quote, by the way. I talk about Picasso's quote quite a bit. Inspiration exists, but it has to find you working. It's kind of like this, but it's not necessarily. This is Thomas Emerson. Thomas Emerson? Is that his last name? Emerson? The inventor, the guy who invented all kinds of cool stuff, that made patents for all kinds of stuff. He said that when opportunity shows up, most people miss it because it looks like hard work. It's dressed in overalls and it looks like hard work. Opportunity, man. What is opportunity but hard work? Opportunity always shows up that way. In my experience, opportunity has never shown to me in an easy breezy, you know, this is gonna take nothing, it's gonna happen right away. Oh, hell no. Opportunity has always shown itself waiting for me to roll up my sleeves and do something that I don't want to do, or something that I just don't feel like doing, or something extremely uncomfortable. Anything that is uncomfortable really hides some sort of opportunity in it. But what I want to mention here, what I want to share with you, is that every time that I've done anything, it's shown itself really hard. And so many times I questioned it, and I asked myself, well, am I making things harder than they are? Is there an easier way? Is there a simpler way to do things? And the answer I've gotten almost always is no. There isn't an easier way. Maybe things get simpler as you master them, but there is not an easier way. Easy is not part of it. It's never been part of it. Learning how to draw when you wanted to first, you know, when you get started learning how to draw, it's not easy. It's difficult. It's difficult learning how to shade, how to put together compositions and whatnot. It's like music. It's difficult. There's nothing easy about it. Practicing it is difficult. Nothing easy about it. How many of us, it took us years to just start getting the hang of drawing, you know, painting. It takes years and years of practice, not to draw or paint, to make it look effortless is really where the magic is. To make something like that look effortless, it takes a long time. And so it made me think, again, I think it's Thomas Emerson. Is it Emerson? I don't know what his last name is, dude. Somebody please correct me on that. I don't even know Thomas is his first name. What's up? This is the guy who patented all these things, an inventor. Thomas Edison. There you go. What am I saying? Emerson. Edison. Thomas Edison. Just came to my mind. Came to my mind. So yeah, when he said that, when I read that quote by him, it really sunk in. It's actually been one of those things that has ultimately changed my life, because I see things differently now. When I see something, when I'm working towards something and then I hit a wall, and then the wall, I pay attention to the wall, and the wall is just something very difficult. It's not that it's impossible, it's just very difficult. it's going to require for me to do A, B, and C, or all these other tasks. Most people give up. You know, most of us are like, nah, this is going to take too long, or this is so much work and whatnot. But that is the opportunity. That is the opportunity. And if when you're doing something, anything, you're trying to sell your artwork, market yourself, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, get a gallery show. If it's easy, it probably doesn't work. I'm going to give you an example. Vanity galleries are fairly easy to get into. All they ask for you is a little fee. They either start from a couple of $100s to a few thousand. It's fairly easy, you know. It's fairly easy to get a show in one of those vanity galleries. But the problem with those galleries is that they don't really have buyers. They don't really have they don't really have collectors. They don't really have they don't have momentum. It's just they just keep preying on this artist to give them some money so that they can put it on a wall. And when you get a show with them, I've gotten shows with them before. I've made that mistake. Your friends and family show up. That's nice. But they ain't buying anything. At most, they're there just to make a crowd. They ain't buying anything. The people that they invite, that the gallery invites, is nobody. They're counting on your friends and family, or they're counting on inviting other artists who had paid before to be shown. And so it's if it's easy, the bottom line is that if it's easy, it's very likely that it's not going to work. It doesn't mean that it has to be painfully hard, although sometimes it is, but it will require effort. It takes a lot of energy to make something work. A lot of energy. And so just remember that, guys. Next time you're thinking about getting a show or doing any of that stuff, is this hard? Okay, if it's hard, then there's opportunity there. If it's not, then more than likely there's not going to be an opportunity there. And this is not to say that if just because something is hard, it takes energy, you're going to be miserable doing it. They're two different things, okay? Hard and psychologically painful are two different things. You don't have to make it harder than it is. You don't have to add mind to it. But things in order to make anything happen, man, it takes effort. It takes a lot of effort. Everybody knows this in anything. If you're a professional, I don't know, musician, if you're a swimmer, anything that you do, if you're raising a family, your mother, your father raising a family, it's hard. Nothing is easy, but you don't have to make it harder with your mind than it already is, than it already physically is. Okay, I'll leave you with that. The name is Jose Trujillo. Peace out, guys. Take care. Talk to you soon.